Where do millennials go when they finally move out of their mom's house? First of all, who is a millennial? Who are we talking about? So if you were born between 1981 and 1996, you're between about 26 and 41 years old, you, my friend, are a millennial. My husband and I are millennials, and we are like on the older end of the spectrum. There is definitely a spectrum here. He is totally in denial, but it's true. When we think of millennials, we are usually thinking about people who are 25 years old, maybe they just graduated from college and they are back living with mom, looking for their first job or looking to get that next job, that better job. And that's not wrong, but millennials are also me, us, 35 years old. We have been in the market for a while. We've been working, we've been saving, we've been moving up, and maybe now it's time to change jobs, to make a different life, and to get that career really on the right track. And where are millennials moving to when they are in this stage, when they are finally moving out of their mom's house, or just when it's time to get a real job or get that next job, that better job? Millennials are moving to Austin, Texas. And here's why. Hi, I'm Tiffany Moore. I'm a realtor right here in Austin, Texas. I help people from all over the world buy and sell homes here. If that's you, all my contact info is below. So the numbers are backing this up. For 2022, Austin ranked number 8 in the nation for best cities for millennials, and it ranks number 4 in the southern region alone. It also ranks as a number 4 as a hotspot for young professionals aged 25 to 39 years old. Who are the millennials? So what are these rankings based on, and why are millennials moving here like a swarm? So one of the biggest things is jobs, job growth, commute time, public transportation. We're talking about the number of other millennials that already live here. After work activities like the weekend scene, what fun stuff is there to do here? Outdoor activities, a focus on environmental sustainability, how far your paycheck goes, how far your dollar stretches, and the housing market. And we're going to get into some of the details on why the housing market is attractive for millennials in a minute. I thought that was kind of funny, but I have kind of a new perspective to share on that. So let's talk about the big ones. Job growth. Austin's technology job market is booming, and it is in big part thanks to the major tech companies in the city like Dell, AT&T, and IBM. And we've got Amazon, Facebook, Google, and Apple. They're building the new Apple campus like right across the street from my neighborhood. So yes, we've got these major corporations, but the spirit of Austin is small independent businesses. And that is true whether we are talking about Mediterranean restaurants, we're talking about boutique pet stores, or startup tech companies. So we have a company in Cedar Park, a tech company that's a small and independent business, and they are launching rockets into space. So it is not just Elon Musk and Tesla that is pushing things forward. And these tech companies are booming everywhere around Austin. Austin's tech hub has grown and expanded from downtown to the Domain to Cedar Park, and now it is about to expand into Leander, which means there's a lot of opportunity and job growth here, and you don't have to live downtown to be a part of it. There's so much to do here. This is one of my favorite things about Austin. There are all kinds of people here, and no matter what you're into, there is a group of people in Austin for you. Just as an example, I'm filming this video on June 3rd, and for this upcoming weekend, here are just a handful of random events that you can check out. Taylor Swift night. It's just a Taylor Swift dance party all night long. Stand-up comedy. There are several places throughout the city for stand-up comedy. Austin is becoming a hotspot and a mecca for comedy. Rock the Park is an outdoor concert series in a huge outdoor amphitheater. It's Pride Month, and there is a Pride mini filmathon. Dwight Yoakam is performing. The Blount Museum has an exhibit for French design and architecture. The Texas Burlesque Festival is this weekend. And last night, I ran a 5K downtown where we had margaritas and chips and salsa afterwards. It's really easy to connect here. Millennials, y'all make up 31.3% of Austin's population, and you pretty much run this town. There are so many people here that are around your age. You can really find your community, your tribe, your folks who are just like you. So just as a side note, my husband and I own and run a Muay Thai gym here in Austin, and I want to say that 90% of our students are millennials. So whatever hobby you're into, whether it's Muay Thai, book group, bowling, golf, worship, you are bound to find a good amount of people in your general age group that are kind of going through similar things that you're going through. So not to say that everyone in your generation or everyone in your age group, gets along and has a good time together, but there is something to be said for hanging out with people that are kind of going through similar struggles that you're going through, or maybe have just gone through them or are about to go through them. Can you help pull someone up from the learnings that you've had with some of the issues that and the questions that you're asking about, like, what kind of career do I even want? Is this lighting me up? Is it worth it? Is the money worth it? Is it just about the money? Am I just going to work for 15, 20 years and then retire early? To talk to people that have gone through the things that you're going through, or if you can pull someone up as they're going through the issues that you've already overcome, it's so helpful to do that. And Austin is such a great place for that because, like we talked about, there's so many millennials here, and not just here, but moving here. So if you're thinking about moving here, you've got a different set of questions and issues and struggles than the folks who maybe grew up in Austin. Austin saw a net migration of over 5,600 millennials from out of state in 2019, and since then 100 people a day are moving to Austin. So imagine how many more millennials are here even now. Also, Austin was ranked number 5 on the friendliest city list, so it's really easy to strike up a conversation with someone. I mentioned in one of my other videos that it's not a visit to Austin if you're not standing in line somewhere. This is a perfect opportunity to talk to people. And I hear that Austin is so friendly from my folks who move here from out of state, specifically New York and Washington. So a sweet, sweet couple that I helped moved out here, they had just come from Washington, but they really grew up in the Midwest, like in Iowa. And they were talking about how the folks in Austin remind them of the Midwest folks that they grew up with, that everyone is just very helpful and very pleasant, and anyone will really talk to you. Austin's a very open city. All you have to do is open up a conversation and people will just jump in. It's not like New York where everyone's already got their crowd and it's so crowded and it's like, oh, don't talk to me. I've already got my stuff going. I don't need any more friends. Everyone in Austin is looking for more friends. People in Austin are really friendly and helpful and willing to talk to almost anyone. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is the housing market. And here's some perspective on why the housing market in Austin is so appealing to millennials who are moving here. So Austin is getting more and more expensive every week and every month, and it seems like pretty much every day. But it is still much, much more affordable than housing in areas that have been the tech hubs around the country. So areas like California, Washington, New York. So for folks who are planning on moving or considering moving to one of those areas and buying a home there, yes, Austin is like a breath of fresh air. It's like an oasis. It's actually like, oh my gosh, it's possible for me to buy a decent home here. But if you're from even Round Rock, Texas, or Baton Rouge, Louisiana, or Charlotte, North Carolina, and you were never planning to move to New York, you were never planning to move to California or Washington, and you're looking at the housing market in Austin, it looks kind of rough. Austin is definitely more expensive than those markets. So when you hear the media say that Austin is so appealing to millennials and the tech industry folks, it's because they're comparing Austin to California and Washington and New York, which it is 100% so much more affordable than those places that have typically been the tech hubs. So I just wanted to put some context around that Austin is not just inherently objectively affordable, it's just when you put it into perspective. So Austin was just ranked as the best housing market for millennials in 2022. And here is why. Austin has 40 times more inbound millennials on average than the other 100 largest metro areas. 40. More and more, Austin is becoming known for its growing tech industry with over double the national average of tech jobs. Over double. Austin continues to be more affordable than Silicon Valley and other major tech hubs like we were just talking about. So if you're thinking about moving to Austin, check out this video I made. It's everything you need to know for living in Austin.